Welcome to our Theta Healing Circle. Take a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out either through the nose or the mouth. However you feel, you can really relax and let go of everything that no longer serves you. You have your eyes closed. You can gently lift your gaze to your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Just deep breaths in through the nose. Maybe now you can breathe out through the nose. So calming for the nervous system. And ideally your spine is straight, shoulders rolled back, so you can rotate your shoulders a couple of times, letting go of all stress, tension, worry, fear that may be in your shoulders, in your neck at this time. Just breathe it out, let it go. So it's easier for you to sit in a beneficial way to allow the energy to flow through. And then breathe into the belly, push the belly out. Draw the same breath into your rib cage and into your chest. Hold the breath for the same count, whatever count you choose, maybe 5 or 6. And slowly breathe out through the nose, chest, ribs, belly. Draw the belly in. And breathe in again through the nose. Push the belly out, deep belly breath. Draw the same breath into your rib cage and into your chest. Hold the breath at the top. And slowly breathe out, chest, ribs, belly. Draw the belly in. You can keep the breath out if you like. And just repeat this 3-part or 4-part yogic breath at your own slow pace. Making the inhalation as long as holding the breath, as long as the exhalation. And if you choose to keep the breath out, make that the same length. And just one more 3 or 4-part yogic breath. And then you can return to your regular breath and just notice if you feel a little more centered, a little calmer, less anxious. And we're going to practice this mudra where we'll hold our fingertips together with both hands. And then you can relax your hands on your legs. Or if you like to focus on a specific chakra that you like to bring more centeredness into, you could also place your hands, for example, at your solar plexus, just above the navel, or at your heart chakra. So this is a very centering mudra. So easy to get pulled into different directions, to get distracted from our path, our purpose. So this mudra can help you to really stay centered and connected to your path. And what came through as a topic for tonight is let it be. So many times we get attached to a certain expectation, a certain outcome, or even how we get to a certain place in our life. Get attached to what other people should think, should say, should do from our perspective. And all of that just leads to disappointment and sadness, sometimes anger. So it's really not serving us. So when we can allow ourselves to let go and really surrender to the Creator and allow that divine grace to flow, then we can be really in attunement with our soul, with the Creator, with other people, with other beings, and everything can flow. Rather than being so attached and freezing the energy in a way that nothing can really flow. So let it be, just like the Beatles song. There will be an answer, let it be. When we let it be and when we allow ourselves to relax, the answer comes. Whether it's a feeling, a knowing, we may hear, can come in so many ways. But if we tense up and we try to control everything, it's hard to receive that divine guidance, that clarity. So I would just hold this mudra for at least 5 minutes. And just make it comfortable. You don't need to press your fingers together. Just make it comfortable for yourself to receive these calming, centering benefits. And then center yourself in your heart, breathing into your heart chakra. And from your heart, draw the energy all the way down into the center of Mother Earth. Breathe this healing earth energy into your body through your feet, washing away all stress, tension, worry, anxiety. Draw it up through the ankles, shins, calves, knees. Allow it to wash away all limiting energies. Draw it up further along your legs. Into your sacrum, glutes, groins, and allow this healing energy to open and balance your root chakra, your first energy center at the base of the spine. Colors red. It's related to feeling at home in your body, at home on this earth, grounded, also abundant, prosperous. So allow your root chakra to be balanced and open. Maybe the color red is getting more vibrant and clearer. Then breathe this healing energy into your second chakra. Color is orange. It's all about flowing. Flowing through changes with ease and grace. Creativity, expressing your creativity in a free way. Allow your second chakra to be balanced, open. Allowing that energy of creation to flow. Maybe that color orange is getting more vibrant. Then draw the energy into your solar plexus just above the navel, your third chakra. Color is yellow. Digesting not just foods and beverages, but also life situations with clarity and grace, empowerment. Solar plexus is the power center. Allow yourself to feel empowered from this place of peace, energy of peace. Let's see if that yellow is getting more vibrant. And breathe the energy into your heart chakra. Color is green. Compassion, unconditional love, and forgiveness for yourself and others. Allow your heart chakra to be open. Let's see if the color green is getting more vibrant. And draw the energy into your throat chakra. Free expression from the heart, expressing your truth, feelings, your needs. And also hearing others, really listening and hearing what others are really saying. Allow your throat chakra to be balanced, open. These chakras are also related to the body parts in this area, so throat, can be teeth, can be ears, could even be related to the neck and shoulders. So allow all of that to be open, relaxed. And draw the energy into your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Color is indigo. Trusting your intuition and acting on that inner wisdom. Trusting that it always guides you in the right direction. Allow your third eye to be open. And then breathe the energy into your crown chakra at the top of your head. Color is violet. The connection to the divine, the creator of all that is. And maybe the color violet and also the indigo from the third eye is getting more vibrant, clearer. So all of your chakras are balanced and open. Now imagine yourself in a beautiful ball of light going out of your crown chakra into the universe. You see some bright lights. Imagine going through them. When you go higher, you see a dark light. It's just a layer before the next bright light, so go through it. When you go higher, you see another bright light. Go through it. You come to a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it. The laws of existence. Go through it and beyond the laws into the space of limitless opportunities and possibilities. When you go higher, you see a pink mist, the law of compassion. Go through it. Go even higher. You come to a window of beautiful, pearly, iridescent white light. Step through this window and see and feel that you're surrounded by unconditional love and light. You're one with the Creator, one with creation, one with all that is. There's no more sense of separation. And this is the seventh plane of existence, where we're in this complete oneness with the Creator, Source, God, whatever you like to call it. In Theta Healing, we call it the Creator, and you can replace it with whatever term resonates with you if Creator doesn't resonate as much. From here, we're going to releasing some limiting subconscious beliefs and emotions, downloading some positive replacement feelings, positive beliefs, and we'll just see where the energy takes us. As always, with everything, I'll ask for permission, given that we all have free will. So it's all between you and the Creator. If what I asked you resonates with you, just say yes. So you're saying yes to the Creator, you're saying yes to the changes. Can you release the subconscious belief that the right people will never show up for you? And 88% is subconscious, so some of those questions may not fully resonate, but maybe somewhere on a deeper level, there's some resonance with that in you. So you have to fully allow the Creator to basically send you the right people, the right resources that you need and that you enjoy at this time. And everything is shifting on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Can you release the belief that asking for something or asking for more would mean being needy or greedy? Like to be open to Creator's full abundance in all ways, with resources, with the right people, with in financial ways, in all ways. Try to know how to co-create, how to manifest, how to live your life with surrender and trust in the divine. Like to know how to let go of all control that no longer serves you and trust that it's safe and possible for you. You align your truth about what control is still serving you and what to let go of so that you can really live your life in your highest and best ways. Like to trust that you're loved unconditionally by the Creator and your spirit team of the highest frequency. And would you like to fully allow yourself to feel that unconditional love and trust that you can still co-create, manifest, be active in this life when you feel this deep divine love. Can you release all subconscious resistance to feeling happy that no longer serves you? And that may sound like a weird question, but this is why it's coming up. Can we release the belief that you're a sinner, that you deserve to be punished, that you're guilty and that you will be punished. Let's send all of that into the light. And can you release the belief that you're not enough and not good enough? Let you trust, know, and feel that you are plenty, not just good enough, but you are plenty. And who you are and what you do is plenty. Let to know how to value yourself as the being that you are without even needing to prove anything or do anything. And would let you know how to allow others to value you and really see you for who you are from Creator's perspective. If you've had any kind of medical treatment, or if you're taking supplements, meds, if you're focusing on healing in any way, can you show your body, your mind, your whole being how to heal in your highest and best ways? So to know how to feel free in your whole being and trust that it's possible to feel that joyful freedom in your mind, in your body, in your whole being, and on this earth. So to trust on all levels that it's possible for your body to heal, to be healthy, and to stay healthy. Actually, your mind to your whole being. To know how to enjoy being, given that we are human beings. Can you release all worry, doubt, fear, stress, anxiety, sadness, disappointment, grief, anger that no longer serves you? We'll send all these limiting emotions into Creator's light to be transformed into love and light. And whatever happened that stirred you up in some way, that created or was part of creating these limiting energies, emotions, would you like to fully forgive the Creator for allowing the challenge to happen, these emotions to happen, forgive other people that were involved and yourself for subconsciously being part of it? like to fully forgive yourself for everything that you thought was bad, wrong, or a mistake. And would you like to trust that the Creator has fully forgiven you? You align your definition, perspective, and understanding of self-worth, worthiness, and self-confidence with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding. You have to know how to feel worthy and again how to value yourself. You have to trust that you have the right to be on this earth, to take up some space on this earth, to breathe and to be fully alive. Can you release the fear of taking up too much space, the fear of being seen, being heard, being recognized, being acknowledged, and also the fear of feeling shame in some of those. And can you release all shame related to who you are or what you've done, guilt, self-blame, self-judgment, self-criticism that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective. And also just breathe it out, let it go, and of course we're releasing it with Theta Healing and sending it into Creator's light. You like to know who you are without anxiety, stress, self-judgment, self-blame, self-criticism, shame, guilt. You like to know who you are without all of that and trust that you're whole and complete and free and deserving without it. Can you release all anger, frustration, irritation from your being and also your homes, your cars, offices, all places where you spend a lot of time. And let's fill your homes, your cars, offices with what's coming is deep understanding from Creator's perspective, peace, harmony, and unconditional love. Is that okay? I'd like to know how to no longer take on negative, limiting energies, and trust that it's possible for you. But to fully allow the Creator and your spirit team to protect you so that you can be free of limiting energies. And would you like to know how to no longer overanalyze and try so hard to figure out and just let it be and allow the Creator to guide you? Don't you know how to live without the word, and a strong word is coming up, without ruining your freedom in any way, whether it's financial, whether it's related to a relationship, love, just with anything. And would you like to trust that you have that empowerment and the wisdom to stop all limiting patterns that no longer serve you? Like to know how to manifest the right people to work with, to create with, the right people for you at this time from Creator's perspective. I'd like to know how to communicate with people, how to be in harmony with your own being and with others, and how to co-create with others in your highest and best interest with respect towards them. And can you release the belief that you're weak, incapable, that something bad will always happen? Can you release all these beliefs? Like to know how to really feel your empowerment, your inner power, inner strength, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, in all ways. And with that Creator's perspective, healthy discernment on when to go with the flow and just allow, and when to take action and make choices and really move forward with very clear steps. Like to fully allow the divine plan to unfold for you, for your whole being, for your whole life, and be so present in the now that you receive the answer as to what the next step is. Yogananda has this great advice. He says, I will reason, I will, I will act, but guide thou, Creator, God, my reason, will, and activity in my best ways. So we still need to show up. We can't just flow along and not take any action. But when we're fully present in the moment, we can receive that guidance with clarity and then take the next step based on that guidance, with that guidance. So would you like to know how to do that and stay in that divine flow in your highest and best ways? But to really trust that you're worthy of that divine grace, of being one with the divine at all times. Can we release the belief that something has to cost a lot to be worth something? And also the belief that you have to give up something for others, whether it's a thing, whether it's energy, time, whatever it is. I mean, everything is energy anyway. So would you like to trust that you can be with others and also be of service to others without needing to sacrifice anything? Like to free yourself from that energy of lack and scarcity and trust that it's possible for you to be free from that. And would you like to create this perspective on your next step and how to move forward, whether it's an actual moving houses, moving homes, or moving forward on your path in general? Would you like to create this perspective on how to move forward in your highest and best ways? You release all fear related to moving forward on your path and fear of taking the wrong step. But to trust that you're always guided and always protected by the Creator. And would you like to fully allow yourself to step forward with clarity, confidence, self-worth, and trust that you deserve it. So to know how to embrace the divine power, your inner power, and step forward into that power and with that power, with while at the same time empowering others. And just reflect on let it be. What's coming up for you? What could you let go of? Is there something or someone you're holding on to, an energy you're holding on to that really no longer serves you? What would be good to just let go, or how can you be in acceptance? Let it be. It's coming up for you. Just reflect. And maybe it's something really positive that you're experiencing, and you can let that be too. Let it be what it is, rather than trying to freeze it or even think about it so much, analyze it so much that the sacredness almost vanishes. So the letting be can also be just being in total surrender and maybe in awe of what's happening right now, rather than holding on so tightly. So whatever's coming up for you, is let you know how to let that be in its and in your highest and best way. Let you know how to allow something, everything to unfold naturally in their divine grace. And it's like to fully allow yourself to always feel that divine grace, feel that you're one with the divine grace and part of that divine grace. You learn into self-confidence. You also like to have confidence in everything working out in your highest and best way. Like to know what it feels like to have everything go right. And right not necessarily how our mind thinks it should be, but right in that divine plan. Let's integrate all these energy shifts into your whole being, your body, mind, spirit, and soul, on the history, core, genetic, and soul level, and your highest and best way. But you know how to be in complete acceptance of what is and trust that it's possible for you. And you have to trust that peace and joy and gratitude will come out of this acceptance and this total presence and gratitude in this moment. But you know how to let it be, whatever the it is at a certain time, in your highest and best ways. Let it be what it's really meant to be from Creator's perspective. Let's just take a few moments in silence. You could breathe with I surrender, I let go, I accept, or whatever resonates with you right now. Let us observe your breath and enjoy the stillness. Notice if you feel calmer, more centered, more empowered, at the same time more relaxed. More in tune with your whole being, especially your soul, and with the Creator. More open and receptive to the divine guidance, the divine grace. It's always flowing. Slowly start deepening your breath. And some gentle movement into your fingers and toes. You feel nice to rotate the wrists, the ankles. You stretch your arms up. And whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Come back to this space. Thank you so much for joining us. Create a peaceful and empowered rest of this day, and just always remember to take that time to focus on your connection with the divine, surrender to the divine, and then in that oneness you can co-create the next step on your path, fully living your purpose. For those of you that are taking in the recording, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel and share it with your friends, and let us know what else is helpful to you. Namaste.